Hello students, how are you all? It's nice to have you all again on our channel. I welcome you all to another interesting English grammar lesson. In this video, we will learn the parts of speech, which is the foundation of English grammar. We will learn what exactly are parts of speech and what are its types. Whether you are a complete beginner or advanced learner, this video will be of great help to you. So do watch it till the end. So what is parts of speech? Every sentence is made of group of words. These words are of different types based on their usage in the sentence. Let me give you an example to understand it better. Ibad is a good boy. Here you can see this is a sentence. It is made up of how many words? Let's count. First word is Ibad, second is, third a, fourth good, and the fifth word is boy. Now based on their usage, they are categorized into different types. Ibad and boy are nouns, is a verb, or you can say helping verb, a is an article, and good is the adjective. These all are parts of speech. Now there might be questions in your mind like how we can classify a particular word as a specific parts of speech. Let's understand the types of parts of speech to make your doubts clear. Parts of speech is mainly divided into 8 types. Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Let's start with nouns. So what is a noun? A noun is a word used as a name of a person, place, thing, or an idea. Person like me, or a place like your school, thing like your English book, and idea like love. These all are examples of noun. Now let's move on to next part of speech, that is pronoun. A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. You might be thinking we already have nouns, so why do we need pronouns? Let's understand with an example. John is a boy. John is in 8th standard. John likes to play cricket. In this sentence, we have used the word John 3 times. So to avoid this repetition, we can use a pronoun he. So our sentence would be like, John is a boy. He is in 8th standard. He likes to play cricket. Let's look into all the pronouns that we can use to replace the noun. I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. Now let's look into the next part of speech, that is verb. A verb is a word used to describe an action or state of a subject. Action may include play, swim, run, and the state may include feel, doubt, appear. Also, to be verbs like is, am, are, was, were are also stated verbs which defines the state of being. Let's look into the next part of speech, that is adjective. Adjective is a word used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Let's understand it with an example. He is a boy. Here we are simply saying that he is a boy, but we are not describing anything about the boy. Let's rewrite the sentence with some description. He is a brave boy. Here we are describing the boy as brave, so brave is an adjective. Now let's look into the next part of speech, that is adverbs. An adverb is a word used to describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Let's understand it with some examples. This flower is very beautiful. Here the word very is describing the adjective beautiful, so it is an adverb. Let's have another example. Alex was running slowly. Here the word slowly is describing the verb running, so it is also an adverb. Let's look into another example. The race finished too quickly. Here you must notice that there are 2 adverbs. The word quickly is describing the verb finished, so it is an adverb. Also, the word too is describing the adverb quickly. So we can say that this is another adverb in this sentence. Now let's look into the next part of speech, that is preposition. Preposition is a word used to link a noun or a pronoun with other words in the sentence. Preposition denotes direction, time, location of a noun with respect to other words in the sentence. Let's understand it with an example. The cup is the table. Here, if you read this sentence, you will know that we are talking about two nouns, cup and table. But we are not able to understand the relationship between them. So this is the moment when we need to use a preposition. Let's write the sentence again with a preposition. The cup is on the table. Now we are clear that where is the cup with respect to the table. Now moving on to our next part of speech, that is conjunction. Conjunction is a part of speech that joins or connects words, sentences or clauses. Let's understand its usage with an example. Hassan is good at studies. Ali is good at studies. Now both sentences mean the same, so we can connect them and combine them into one single sentence. The sentence will look like this. Hassan and Ali are good at studies. Can you notice how we combine the two sentences with the word and? So this is the role of conjunction. It connects. Let's see another example. I ran fast but missed the train. Here the word but is used to join two clauses, so it is also a conjunction. Now let's look into the last part of speech, that is interjection. An interjection is a word which expresses some sudden feeling or emotion of a person. When a government announced lockdown for the first time, what was our reaction? Damn, we cannot go out of our houses. Here in this sentence, the word damn shows the sudden feeling of ours. You can notice that interjections are not necessary, but they add emotions to the sentence. Let me give you another example. Bingo! We learned all 8 parts of speech. Here, the word bingo is an expression of joy, so we can call it an interjection. Finally, we have covered the basics of all 8 parts of speech. So that was all for today's video. Let's quickly revise what we learned. First, we learned what is a part of speech. Then we learned all 8 types of parts of speech, which are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So students, if you find this video helpful, do comment, share and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, thank you and Allah Hafiz.